Okay, just watched the Bunny Girl Senpai movie. Rascal Does Not Dream of a Dreaming Girl. And damn, I have some pretty mixed feelings about it. As an aside first, I'm honestly starting to like I fucking hated the movie meta at first where every show just needed to have like a movie uh in between seasons, but I'm kind of warming up to it. I like the idea of just a nice condensed arc a lot. Like I think it worked well with Demon Slayer, and I think it worked well here. If you're doing canon movies, I think this shit's actually pretty good as like a filler in between seasons. It's a nice way to just fit one whole arc that you want to like kind of focus on. It fits nicely into that kind of movie timeline. Um, if you're making not canon movies, that's just dumb as fuck. But yeah, anyways, man, this movie started out really fucking strong. I thought, like, for the first half, about half ish, it's a pretty short movie. It was like, damn. Uh, and if you haven't seen it, I'm gonna talk about spoilers in a few seconds, but I will say, if you watch Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai, you should probably watch this movie. You'll probably enjoy it. Even if I have some problems with it, you'll probably enjoy it, and it's probably important to watch for the future of the show. So yeah, just fucking watch it. But okay, now I'm gonna talk about spoilers, so you've been warned. Damn. Up to the point where Mai got hit by the car. Ooh, that moment, damn. I wasn't expecting it, and damn, that shit was pretty fucking good. That was a really like emotional few scenes, especially after that. Whew. And I actually enjoyed because obviously somehow they're gonna reverse it, and I thought that part was handled pretty well too. I think at first the movie, the very beginning, it was a little like I'm not sure kind of where we're going here, but then you kind of hit that mid part where Sakuta kind of figures out what's happening, starts to get an idea, and starts trying to do shit about it, and then it results in Mai getting killed. Damn, that part was really fucking good. Mai getting killed is kind of like the climax. Damn, really impactful. Up to that, really good. Him going back into the past to fix it, also pretty good. Not too much to complain about there. Um, at least up to the point where he kind of fixes that little thing. He fixes Mai getting killed. Up to that point, okay, some good shit happened, but there's still like a half hour left in the movie at this point, and I think they really fucked up and did not conclude. Oh, fuck, what's in Shoko? Let me check. Okay, yeah, Shoko. Man, it did not feel like they like what the fuck happened? I don't understand how like I'm just so confused. I don't even have words for what the fuck happens after this. Like so Maya's saved, Shoko should die, but then they're like, "Yo, we can go into the past further." But then Shoko's like, "Nah, fuck that. I'm gonna make it so you don't remember me, so you're not in pain anymore." And that was like, okay, I guess. Like that kind of seems anticlimactic. You expect Sakuta to somehow save her, but okay, like it can be a sad ending for her, I guess. Sure. Um, it's kind of strange. I'm not sure how it's gonna totally work out, but so they kind of went through with that, where Shoko kind of goes back, or her like younger self, like erases her puberty syndrome or whatever, by being content or something. I don't really even fucking know. And somehow now, Shoko has made it so she never meets Sakuta, but then when Sakuta's on the beach, he sees her, and then they remember each other. What the fuck was that? Like, if you want her to be alive, you need to make it so that somehow Sakuta does something to make her alive. Like, what? This doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, I'm just completely missing something. It's possible, But like, I'm pretty sure 95% of the people that watch this, even those that are like pretty hardcore fans of the show, it it's not gonna make much sense. At like, what you have to be really generous to like try to make this make sense in your head. I don't understand what the fuck sort of time, like, because she's young too, but in the, what does the timeline look like here? What is time? Where are we? I don't fucking understand at all. Like, they talked about fucking with the past, like further in the past, and they're like, damn, they kind of had to reconcile. Like, Maya and Sakuta had a moment where they're like, we might forget each other if I change everything. And it was like, oh shit, that something crazy is gonna happen here. But then just none of that happened, and just they changed the past, but didn't change the past. But the past also just became the present. Like, her timeline just like shifted up, and now she's like young. But in their timeline where they're together at that, what the fuck? I don't know. I think I don't think anyone is gonna watch this shit and just not be confused as hell. Uh, so I mean, whatever, I guess. But it really kind of cheapened the whole experience for me getting to this ending. It was just like, okay, you've just confused me so fucking much. I just don't even understand anything anymore. What is like, what is the timeline here? But I still think it was pretty good up through that part. Up through the first like hour, I thought it was pretty solid. And I was like, okay, this is like up there with Bunny Girl arcs. Like, I was like, all right, this bitch is going right behind the first arc with Mai and Sakuta. It's almost as good as that. And when Mai died, I was like, oh shit, it might even be better than it's possible. It depends how this turns out, but nah, it's not nearly as good as the first arc. Still, it just, after, like, there was not a good enough conclusion. Not even close. I just don't understand the conclusion at all. It's just so fucking bizarre. But yeah, I think it's still a decent movie. If you watch the show and like the show, you'll probably like the movie. I'd say even though they fucked up the ending, it's not as good as like the first part of Bunny Girl Senpai, but it's probably better than like the last, maybe kind of better than the last kind of half of that show. It's hard to say. I'm pretty disappointed in how it ended, because it should be better. But yeah, so as like final thoughts, is it good? It's good. Is it as good as other romance movies like Your Name, Silent Voice, and I Want to Eat Your Pancreas? No fucking way. Not even close. Mostly, and it maybe could have been, but nah, not even close. And it would have had to have been really, really good, just by nature of it kind of being a continuation of the show, and nah. So, pretty good in terms of like Bunny Girl, in terms of its status in the series. It's okay. It's pretty good. In terms of its status as a romance movie, they're way better romance movies. It's a pretty hard competition, but yeah, unlucky.